Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. Look at gold and silver. Look how beautiful that is. Silver up to mid $25. I swear yesterday I was making a video talking about how silver was low $24. Now we're on the road to 26. I mean, look at gold as well. 1872 scraping that $1900 level. I mean, it's crazy. Look at the charts. Obviously, silver is going to be up a higher percent. It's like gold on steroids. Why are these prices so volatile, Slayer? Because people are bipolar. If you want to talk about bipolar silver prices, well, people are emotionally bipolar. People are emotionally unstable, so the prices are going to be reflecting that as well. We're not going to get any type of stability until next year when things start to quote unquote settle down, but that is to be taken lightly because settling down just means after this pandemic starts to slow, but that's when all the real stuff happens to definitely kick things back up. So there's going to be a very weird era, a weird time frame happening, a transitional definitely it's going to be a transitional phase of the pandemic kicking down, but then the stuff that's, in my opinion, more severe kicking up. So anyways, I got to shout out my Slayer Elite members. Shout out to Camilla Chambers, Currency with Dave Underwood, and 44 Boatman for joining the Slayer Elite. What is a Slayer Elite? It is it's my exclusive membership, channel membership. If you guys want to join, you get exclusive members only giveaways. I'm actually giving away a 2012 Lunar Series 2 Year of the Dragon coin, BU, to one of my members. I'm also doing a full subscriber giveaway if you guys want to check that out. It's a very, very, very handsome, rewarding giveaway. Just check out the videos. But yeah, my members, they also get a second chance to win some more silver. You also get custom badges. We have a members only chat. You get a custom badge next to your name. I'll shout you out. Cool stuff. So anyways, let's jump into this video. And like the title says, a lot of people are going to be unexpected. One, because there's so many other things going on that who really is going to be looking at silver besides the bulls? And two, when or if the people that are investing are trying to pick, which direction to take their portfolio, silver's definitely the underdog, but I definitely can say that it won't be for too much longer. I can't see too much potential or too much opportunity in something like stocks next year, especially as things after the pandemic leg kicks down, when things pick back up with the monetary phase we're going to be headed in after stimulus. I don't see how stocks could survive, and I don't see how safe haven metals wouldn't come out on top. It only makes sense. So their target price for gold is $3,000 an ounce in 2021. And right off the bat, the first question that comes to mind for me is, okay, if gold's going to be $3,000, then what's silver going to be? Right? It's a great question. Because right now, gold's around 1900, silver's 25, mid 25. So if gold jumps $1,000, what percent would silver jump? Because remember, like I showed, silver is more volatile, so it would be a higher percent than gold jumping 1,000, which could definitely mean very big gains for not only gold, but definitely silver. So here's the summary. Bull and bear markets do not move in straight lines. They tend to zigzag in general directions, and their progress is punctuated by numerous leaps and dramatic falls. And that's why you cannot focus too much on the day-to-day prices, or you will drive yourself insane. The planet has seasons, and a long hot summer can be followed by a very cold winter. The same is true for the economy. It is my opinion that a correction of some severity will arrive just when it is least expected, generating loss across the board. And that's always what happens. That's why investors need to get in before the curve. And that's with any investment. That's why that's why silver stackers are going to be so rewarded, because we know our investment, we see the potential, and we get in while no one else is. Most people, how they invest is after or whatever's in the spotlight, whatever everyone else is talking about, they'll just get in right then. Like for example, when Bitcoin exploded, everyone just randomly within the spur of the moment started buying Bitcoin because they heard it was exploding. Nobody looked into Bitcoin previously. Most people are going to invest in the silver right within a 1-2 week frame of them hearing that it's exploding. We've been investing for years before it explodes. We get the price cheap. Most people are not going to do that. And that's sad. They invest impulsively. So if you are new to this sector of the market, acquire some physical gold when you can, and also some precious metal stocks which offer leverage to the underlying metal, and do it soon. Time is definitely running out. I mean, a lot of people are going to say that we're going to see nothing but triple-digit silver in 2021. And I keep saying this. I've said it probably 3 or 4 times now. $100 silver in 2021 is possible, but I don't think it would stay that high for too long. And that's because that would be an extremely fast bull run. Just like Bitcoin, when Bitcoin originally hit $18,000 back in 2017, it didn't last too long up there because it exploded way too fast. It was way too overbought. If you want something to stay that high, it has to happen like Bitcoin's second round to $18,000. Very gradual. It took a couple of years for Bitcoin to get up here, and now the prices are going to stay up here because it didn't explode overnight. It went up a little bit, then it went down, then it went up a little bit, then it went down, then it went up to 12,000, then it went down, then it went up to 14,000, then it went down. It didn't just go up, because then it will crash. If we want silver to stay at $100, it's going to take a couple of years. So don't think that the time is coming to an end where you're not going to be able to buy silver at all and you're about to price out and get rich. If you are looking to invest, it should be for the longer term anyways. I mean, I can't tell you your time frame, but it definitely needs to be realistic, and that's what I try to bring to this channel. So bull markets are characterized by a bull which tries to throw the investor off its back and into the dust. This gold bull is no different, as we have seen the price of gold double from around $1,000 an ounce in 2016 to $2,100 in 2020, and then fall back down to $1,830 an ounce as of today. Bull and bear markets do not move in a straight line. They tend to zigzag in a general direction, and their progress is punctuated by numerous leaps and dramatic falls. If you are looking for a steady state or have a weak stomach, then it's not the time or place for you. I mean, imagine the weak hands or the people that do look at the daily prices, that get emotionally affected from the daily prices. Like you wake up, look at the markets, and it's down, and you start getting all worried. Like, man, that would be a terrible situation. And there's a lot of people like that. Think of the marginal traders with like crypto and stuff like that. That would be crazy. There are very appealing alternatives for investors, investment funds such as cryptos, the S&P 500 currencies, of which the US dollar has probably held up best, property, land, fine art, collectibles. One of my colleagues has recently invested in a vintage E-type Jaguar, which I must say makes me envious. All of these investments have their own unique pros and cons, and it is therefore down to each individual to research and discover what they are most comfortable with in terms of financial objectives, aversion to risk, etc. And that's why sometimes I make videos saying, is silver right for you? It's not right for everyone. I mean, yes, it's the safest, smartest investment, but that doesn't mean that it's right for you just because it's the safest and smartest. Some people don't want to invest into something that they can't sell for 5, 10, 15 years. Some people want that instant paycheck, that instant dollar. Some people don't want some of the same. I mean, there's so many things to it. Everyone has different financial situations, different forms of income, get paid in different time frames, right? Have different exit strategies, have different living scenarios. Some people can't own physical gold or silver. They just don't live in a safe enough environment. I mean, there's so many different reasons why someone might invest in to to A instead of B or C. Now, my own conclusions that I would be in the gold space for at least the next 3 years via physical gold and silver, the mining stocks, and a few options trades. And to that end, I will avoid the other attractions, rightly or wrongly. And let me know, put this in the comments. What else do you invest into if you do? I mean, we're investors at heart. Yes, we love gold and silver. Yes, we might collect some of the more expensive coins. Maybe we do see it as a hobby. But at the end of the day, we are investing our money into something that holds its value. We are, at the end of the day, I'll never forget Junius Maltby said this a couple of years ago, and I've never forgotten this line. He said, the end goal is financial freedom, right? That's the end goal of us investing. That's why, if you want to cut it down to its rawest core, the reason we're investing is for financial freedom, right? To live financially free. I started investing because I saw my mom living paycheck to paycheck, just a terrible way to live, always trying to look in the change jar just to get some gas in the car. Like, I don't want to live like that. I never want to live like that, and I don't have to, right? So, I am curious though. What else do you invest in? Some people invest into short or quick flips and then use the profits from that to invest into silver for the long term. All right, that's kind of something what I'm doing with GSX, that crypto that's backed by physical gold. I posted a video about that yesterday, but that's my quick flip, and use the profits from that to invest into gold and silver. So the US dollar. The following chart depicts the erratic behavior of the US dollar over the last 12 months, reaching a high of 104 and now sagging to stand at 90.6. Just recently, the printing press has been running at full bore of late in order to ensure that the financial system has sufficient liquidity. But what that does is then hurt the dollar's value. The appearance of trillions of dollars out of thin air will over time dilute its purchasing power, and subsequently more dollars will be required to make acquisitions, which especially hard assets can be viewed as a safe store of value in such times. So it's just looking like, all the scenarios, the stars are aligning for precious metals. So anyone who's going to be caught off guard or doesn't see this happening, or is going to be extremely surprised when they see gold and silver start to take off next year, is just someone who's not doing their homework, that's not doing the research. Because I'll put it this way. Even if my name was Crypto Slayer, which my name once upon a time was Crypto Slayer, on my second channel. Now my second channel is called Silver Slayer 2. I haven't posted on there in a while. That channel is not talking about precious metals. That channel is specifically talking about our financial system, money, US dollar index, everything that kind of has to do with precious metals, but I'm focusing more from, the financial aspect of things instead of the precious metals aspect. But anyways, let's say I was a YouTube channel that talks about stocks, and I was explaining everything that's going on right now. If I didn't know, or if I couldn't figure out that precious metals would be the safest way to go, or the smartest way to go, with understanding the trillions that's going to get thrown out, what that's going to do to the dollar, then I would either be extremely biased or just not understand how things work. Because everyone that knows economics and that knows how to invest, they should all be seeing the blatantly obvious signs that precious metals is definitely the smartest investment, the most profitable investment with the most opportunity. I mean, you can't ignore that. That's why we're seeing Citibank, Bank of America, the Dutch Bank, all these mainstream banks and mainstream media sources are predicting 50 plus, $100+ silver. Billionaires talking about they're all in on silver, and they're talking about triple digit silver. Thomas Kaplan, I showed an interview he did a couple days ago. He's calling for triple digit silver as well. He's a billionaire. So I mean, this stuff isn't crazy, but most people will get caught off guard. So here's his conclusion. So when this gold bull charges, it will reach a fever pitch where rational thinking leaves the room and obsessive behavior takes over. As the old age goes, there is no fever like a gold fever, and it is coming soon. The demand for gold is growing as investors allocate some of their funds to gold ETFs, and the advent of the internet gives millions of people across to data and the ability to trade from a mobile phone. We have apps like Robinhood now. I mean, so many, and younger generations of people are investing now. So if you are new to the sector or the market, acquire some physical gold when you can, and that's that, right? So I do think that this was a great article to cover. It's definitely relevant to what's happening right now. A lot of new eyes, a lot of new people in the precious metals world, and you got to stay true and remember why you're investing. I'm going to wrap this video up here. Shout out to the members of Slayer Elite. Follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of stuff. Talk to you guys. You follow me. You can see behind the scenes stuff. You can see my stack. I can see your stack. It's a really cool way to engage with people. A way that you can't do on YouTube. So go do my giveaway, my 34,000 subscriber giveaway. You do not want to miss that. The prizes are crazy. Thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.